why do I have so much clothes on when I'm working out? Or why am I working out in pajamas? So I wanted to kind of address those things. Um, so my name's Linda Weiniger, and wanted to answer those questions for you so that you can get to know me a little bit more, and so you can kind of see a little bit behind the scenes as to why. So I'm going to talk about 4 reasons. And reason number 1, so I choose to wear sacred undergarments as an outward expression of my inward commitment to follow my Savior Jesus Christ. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and so I have made a promise to God about when and where I will wear those sacred garments. So my personal preference is to wear them as much as possible, except while swimming, of course, because I need and love the protection that I receive. Other members of the church may or may not choose to wear them when I do, or when I am not. So these promises are between me and God, so it's not anything that anyone needs to follow up on, right? So reason number 2, I am always cold. I don't know if you know that I live in Utah, and here in Utah, and I was raised in Florida though, so I'm kind of a warm person, warm climate kind of gal. So you'll see me wearing long sleeves regardless of when it is. Probably summer's the only time I don't wear long sleeves, and then that's only like 1 month out of the whole year. And I don't mind sweating while I work out. I actually do have t-shirts though that aren't long sleeves, so sometimes I do wear shirts that don't have super long sleeves, but lucky for everyone else, y'all get to see me in some sleeves. And then reason number 3, I'm not afraid to admit that I have a lot of body image problems. I'm sure you've seen any of those posts that I've made about my body, and I was claiming to be 5'6" when I was 5'5", because I always wanted to be taller because I wasn't secure in myself and my skin. So anyway, what I can tell from everybody else though is that they don't have body image problems. I see way too much skin, way too much body everywhere, and that's for my liking. Everybody's different, so it's too much for me, right? So they're so brave to be able to show themselves like that. I mean, honestly, I can't do it. I choose not to do it, and that's my choice. But it's totally fine. So because I've worked hard to try and quiet my body image whispers from Satan for myself, I know how loud they can be at times, and wanted to make this a safe place for others to be able to work out without having to compare themselves to me. Because let's be honest, I'm nobody to be compared to. Like, nobody should compare themselves to me. Just so you know, please stop. Comparison is the thief of joy, and so exercise, although it's hard enough physically, mentally, and emotionally to complete, I didn't want to add one more thing to fight, because I do want people to know it can be fun to see your own progress of strength and endurance, and I want people to improve and be better than they were the day before, but not necessarily better than me or better than anyone else. Because why do we do things? It's because we want to improve. Not better than fulanita de tal, but we want to be better than ourselves. So just be a little better each day, right? Reason number 4. This is kind of the big reason. Well, I guess my first reason was the big reason, but number 4 is that it's seriously my own personal reason, and it may not be justified, but it's my own reason, so it is very valid for me. So my husband has been addicted to pornography for almost the entirety of our marriage. That's about 17 years, and just after I discovered it on his phone 9 months ago, has recently been working hard to stay in recovery. So that's awesome. And I know that not a lot of people who go through addictions can experience recovery that quickly, or maybe too slow. I don't know. It just depends on who you are, right? But if you want to follow our story about that, we have a different channel. It's called clarknlinda.com, or on the socials, it's at clarknlinda. So you can follow there and kind of see the progress of our story. So anyway, that being said, I've worked hard on my own healing and recovery from betrayal trauma that I've experienced since then too, and have also tried to educate myself on the subject. So every person is different, but something I have learned about myself is that I can fight the whispers and the thoughts implanted in my mind from Satan about my body not being enough, as long as everyone around me is dressed modestly and dressed in a way that shows that they respect themselves and others around them. And that's not too hard. You know, I don't go to places that people are dressed immodestly anyway, so it's not like a huge big deal. But when they are not dressed like that, or dressed in a way that I would want, then I'm with my husband, then I need to leave and give myself space to fight those emotions and feelings that I'm feeling to get me back to myself, you know, back to ground zero. It's not anything anyone can make me unfeel. It is something that I feel, and that is something that I struggle with. So I don't expect anyone else to understand or validate or, you know, empathize with me at all if you don't want to or need to, because it's just something that I feel, and I'm fine with the way I feel about it. Well, I mean, I wish it would go away, right? But it's fine. It's my battle. I got to do what I got to do. So my husband and I, therefore, choose not to watch workout videos with women, because everyone is dressed for the pool or beach. And I understand why. I just choose not to be in the same space with my husband. Whether or not he feels aroused or not doesn't matter to me. Just the fact that I know they aren't wearing more clothing and can see skin, or it's super tight or whatever, is what make my emotions rise. And so now, because I experience those emotions when I am with my husband, if women are working out, and that's just what I feel when we're together. So because I felt that way, I don't want to make another person feel this way because of me. If you've ever experienced betrayal trauma, you know you never, ever want anyone to feel this and suffer through those emotions. And so I wear modest clothes or pajamas or t-shirt and sweats so that if you choose to watch these workouts with your husband, or you see your husband accidentally watching one of my videos, probably not, you'll know that it's because he's legit trying to work out, and not because of any other reason, because obviously I've got all my stuff on, and sometimes I even wear a sweater. Anyways, also, doesn't it just make you feel safe knowing that you can have your kids watch these videos with you without having them ask about pornography? Like, seriously, our kids, when we were watching just like a workout video, one of my kids was, "Mom, why are you watching pornography?" And I'm like, you know, it's true. There's not very much clothes there. And we can see every ounce and shape of your body. So, of course, you know, we try to talk to them about that, but this is not what that video is about. Anyways, so you'll already watch and see so many people with half their clothes on. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't adding to those images and those bad feelings if they arise. So I just want you to stay focused on your workout and your thoughts that really matter. FYI, not that anybody cares or that I have to, you know, promote or anything or document, but I won't ever document pictures of me not wearing clothes on, with a six-pack. I don't have a six-pack, or without a six-pack, or with super, like, showing my abs or showing my butt, you know, any of those, because I just don't want it. I just don't want to do it. So I've lost 14 pounds in a year. That's amazing to me, and I'm so much stronger than I have ever been. And it's okay that no one notices, and I don't feel like a transformation pic of showing my skin is necessary, or would it even help me, because I'm just trying to be better than I was. Plus, I don't want to add one more body to compare progress to. Like, how many do we need? You know, hashtag Transformation Tuesdays. There's a lot of them. And I really like the ones that are, you know, legit and not trying to, you know, seduce the entire population of social media. But there are some peeps out there you know who I'm talking about, that could benefit from putting a little bit more clothes on their skin. So anyways, everybody's different. And sorry that was so long. So you'll keep seeing me in my pajamas, sweats, t-shirts, sweaters. You can follow the workouts that we do, or that I do, at 1 Minute WOD. And it's the number 1 minute spelled out, and WOD, W-O-D. And if you ever like or want to share your own 1 minute WODs, tag me and I would love to repost them for you. And then I'm trying to keep myself consistent and accountable, and so that's why I created the channel. I'm not a personal trainer, nor do I want to be. I feel like that would be a lot of work. But, you know, just trying to make it possible so I can eat more cookies, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a digital designer though, and if you'd like to see the designs that I do create, or you need some scripture weapons to fight those crazy thoughts, you can follow me at Weiniger Linda. Or you can go to my website, lindaweiniger.com, or you can search for my shop, Linda Weiniger, on Etsy. So if you need ideas for what to post on social media, we also have designed an app, and it's called Social Spinner app. So look it up on iTunes or Google Play. And anyways, I have a lot of interests. I'm a diverse woman, if you will. So anyway.